Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the all-new Speck CandyShell Satin for the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S. Currently, this case is available in two different color variations. It's available in black or white, and it sells for $34.95. Let's take a look at it now. So the CandyShell, the original CandyShell, is one of my favorite cases for the iPhone. Unfortunately, the biggest issue I had with it is it scratched. It scratched so easily. It seemed like the moment you took it out of the packaging, that high gloss finish just became totally susceptible to scratches. And while it wasn't a major big deal, if you're kind of anal about your cases and your phone, you know, you were sometimes bothered by all the scratches that would appear on the back of your case. Now, the satin version, I'm happy to report, doesn't scratch. So let me move the packaging out of the way. You don't get anything with the case other than the case itself. You can see the case looks exactly like the original CandyShell, except it has a soft touch finish. So the soft touch finish offers a kind of dual role. It first gives you a nice amount of grip when you're holding it in your hand, and then secondly, it remains scratch free. So before I insert my phone in here, if you're not familiar with the CandyShell, you should know that it's kind of a dual material style case. It's a hybrid style case. It has a soft kind of rubber interior and then a harder plastic exterior. So it's kind of the original hybrid case. So to put your phone in the CandyShell, you always go with the buttons first, like so, and then you snap it in at the bottom. It offers a really nice tight fit. As you can see from the front, it offers a great amount of lay on the table protection. So when you place your phone screen side down, the screen will be raised up and nothing should interfere or scratch the surface of your phone. On the bottom, it does have individual cutouts, one for the speaker, one for the mic, and one for the 30-pin connector. I'm not sure if something's changed with the CandyShell cutouts on the bottom, whether they've been made a little bit deeper, but I'm unable to dock this with my iHome clock radio. I've been having to take this out of the case at night if I want to dock it in my iHome. So I'm not sure if they made this deeper. I didn't have a problem with the original CandyShell, but I can't dock this. Now, not any issues here with this bottom part. It's nice and stiff. There's no sagging at all. On the side, you see it has these rubberized buttons that peek through the case for access to your volume up and down, and then a universal cutout for the vibrate switch, and that's what makes it obviously compatible with all versions of the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. On the top, there is one cutout for the headset jack and the mic. It's not too deep, so you shouldn't have any issues with third-party headsets fitting in there. And then just like the volume buttons, you also have a rubberized coating there over the sleep awake. This gives you very nice feedback. Unlike the Fab Shell that I recently reviewed, this one gives you a little bit more feedback than that, and I actually like this one a lot. On the back, it's got the large cutout that has become known on all of Speck's new iPhone 4S cases. It's quite large so that you don't have any issues with the flash bouncing back. I know I've gotten a few complaints in the Fab Shell review that it looks too large, but again, Speck's just being safe so that there are no issues with flashback. And then of course you've got the Speck logo there embossed and colorized on the back of the case as well. Now it's obviously something that, you know, can't come through in a video, but this soft touch finish feels really good. Again, it doesn't scratch, and that's really the big thing for me. For me also, it's just the right amount of soft touch. I don't know about you, but certain soft touch cases just kind of rub me the wrong way. I don't like the feel of them in my hand. I don't mind this one. It doesn't have too much of that powdery finish. It's just the right amount of soft touch so that when I'm holding it, it doesn't kind of give me that off feeling in my hand. Now, I did notice the white getting a little bit dirty along the edges. Again, probably not something that necessarily will come out on camera, but it is easily cleanable, and I have not noticed yet any peeling of this case, which has been a problem with some of the CandyShells in the past. Of course, I've only been using it for 1 or 2 weeks, so that's something that, you know, won't come out for at least a month or so of usage. But I think for the most part, Speck has rectified the peeling of the CandyShell issue. So I'm really enjoying the Satin CandyShell. This is definitely my favorite case. I'm hoping, and I think they are going to come out with some more colors. Probably my only complaint is I don't necessarily like the red and white. I really like the black and white of the original glossy CandyShell. Even all white would be super cool as well. So I'm sure that they are going to come out with some new colors of the satin, and I'll be sure to jump on those because, as I said, the CandyShell is one of my favorite cases. I only did not like the scratching, and that is totally alleviated with the new satin case. So that is all for the Speck CandyShell Satin. Should you have any questions about this case, you know you can always drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day. Please be sure to check out my 2 latest videos. Please like this video, leave a comment, and of course subscribe for more content.